If you are hearing these words, know this. It is no accident. This is a resonance, a call your soul has awaited, perhaps for many long years. Before we step together into the very heart of mystery, into the Holy of Holies, you must make your choice. Your like is not merely an expression of approval. It is a clear declaration of your true intention. And a subscription is your entry into the ranks of those who dare to seek, who tirelessly search for answers. The truth, which they so carefully conceal behind the usual screen of endless news, is actually surprisingly simple and at the same time deeply terrifying. It rests where the familiar map ends, where the human mind, confronting the unfathomable, is forced to yield. I speak of a place shrouded in millennia of eternal ice, of a continent that for most of us remains merely an enigmatic white spot on the surface of the globe, Antarctica. But believe me, this is not just a snow-covered continent. It is a true treasury of secrets, capable of completely overturning our perception of reality. Let me tell you a story I heard from a man whose face you will never see, whose name will forever remain unknown to you. He was one of those on the front lines of an unseen war, an agent of MI6, tasked with seeing what remained hidden from most eyes. His name, well, that is entirely unimportant. What matters is simply what he saw. Years of painstaking research, meticulous analysis of ancient maps, deciphering fragments of forgotten texts, and the testimonies of witnesses suppressed for decades. All of it relentlessly led to one singular point: Antarctica. Not a lost city, as many presumed at the time, but something immeasurably older, far more grandiose. Beneath kilometers of ancient ice, in the very heart of this frozen continent, they discovered not merely the ruins of an ancient civilization, but something that surpassed any conceivable notion of possibility. Leaks from the Chimera Protocol, a classified report by the Roman Club, which by sheer incredible fortune reached our small circle, hinted at the existence of a colossal object. This was no natural formation, nor was it an ancient city. The object possessed a flawless, geometrically precise form, as if carved from a single piece of unknown material. Spectral analysis revealed a composition unlike any terrestrial mineral. This object was not built. It was landed. Imagine a colossal structure stretching for many kilometers, hidden beneath an icy expanse millions of years old. And all of this was not the result of human activity. This is a message from space, undeniable proof that we are not alone, and that the entire history of humanity is but a tiny flicker in the grand cosmic chronicle. The information I've gathered convinces me that this object is more than just an artifact. It is something living, or at least something that retains its vital functions. The latest data from seismic sensors deployed deep within Antarctica indicate low-frequency vibrations emanating from the very heart of a mysterious object. This is not ordinary seismic activity. It is a pulse. Moreover, there is indirect corroboration from seemingly disparate, unrelated sources. A lost quatrain from Centuria 15, verse 93, discovered in the dusty archives of the Vatican, reads, "The land that slumbers beneath a white shroud holds the secret of celestial chariots." And the hermit monk Kenshin, whose invaluable scrolls were found among the ashes of a burnt monastery on Mount Kurama, described the white desert where sky and earth merge, and ancient vessels are doomed to eternal sleep. These words separated by thousands of years and thousands of kilometers, astonishingly resonate with what we have discovered. And most remarkably, these findings astonishingly correlate with data concerning solar cycles and their influence on the noosphere. The Lost Quatrains spoke of the Great Awakening, when the light of distant stars touches the deepest depths, while Kenshin mentioned a special time when the ice sheets will melt and forgotten secrets will come to light. All these seemingly unrelated prophecies converge like threads of an unseen web towards a single ominous moment. The moment when the icy continent of Antarctica will finally reveal its ultimate hidden secret. That inexplicable bone-chilling sense of unease that grips you around 3 a.m, that strange piercing detachment as you glance at the passing faces of people on a neon-lit street, this is not mere ordinary depression. No, this is your very soul, gasping for breath within the confining, artificial walls of this soulless matrix. Your consciousness, distorted by a veil of deception and illusion, instinctively perceives a profound, unsettling disharmony with the true, original order of things. Antarctica's secret is not just another significant geographical discovery destined to be marked on world maps. It is, without exaggeration, the key, the very missing piece of the puzzle that will finally allow us to understand who we truly are. Our intelligence agencies, my former loyal colleagues, have been aware of this for a long time. They are desperately trying to comprehend it, to seize control, to subjugate it to their own objectives and exploit it for their own gain. But this is precisely the kind of knowledge that cannot simply be hidden away in a deep, securely locked safe. This is knowledge that inevitably shatters the familiar walls of the prison of your mind. They desperately try to halt and conceal it all, but the relentless march of reality brooks no delay. But what if all these horrors, these monsters, whether bloody wars, ruinous crises, or all-consuming pandemics, are merely flickering shadows dancing upon the rough walls of an ancient cave? What if the true, all-powerful tyrant, the one holding us captive, is gazing intently at you from your very own mirroring reflection? From infancy, we are taught to fear the external enemy, to dread unpredictable chaos. But the chaos we witness around us is nothing more than a dim reflection of our own inner turmoil, born from profound ignorance. The universe does not unleash its wrath or punishment upon humanity. It merely ruthlessly burns away the poison, the very poison composed of fear, ignorance, and suffocating materialism. Antarctica is not a place of exile or imprisonment. It is a sacred space for purification. The vessel, resting silently beneath the ice, is by no means the root cause of all woes. This is the catalyst for great changes to come. It waits patiently. It awaits the very moment we are truly ready. Everything happening here and now is nothing less than cosmic surgery. The collapse of outdated systems, the ruthless dismantling of illusions built over many years. All of this is merely a step in a singular, inevitable process. The fragile, yet so carefully guarded crown of glass that is our ego must be shattered to pieces. And the metallic veins of the soulless system, through which for centuries has flowed only the cold, dead logic of total control, must be severed irrevocably. Prophets did not see individuals. They saw an entire army of awakened souls. They saw precisely you. You are not merely a part of the prophecy, you are its living embodiment. The mystery of Antarctica is not a tale of invasion from without, but a narrative of our own awakening, the stirring of deep consciousness. The alien craft that emerged from the abyss is not a hostile conqueror, but rather a mirror, reflecting our true divine essence. Now that the veil of mystery has lifted and your eyes are open, inaction is unthinkable. Your like is a bright flash of light, instantly visible across the vast network. And your repost is a seed you lovingly plant in the fertile soil of sleeping minds, allowing a new reality to sprout. Your subscription is a kind of oath, a mark of loyalty. And if you feel ready to move forward, our inner circle will become your reliable operational base. Your support, expressed through super thanks, is the very life-giving energy that fuels our shared flame in this difficult but important battle against the encroaching darkness. Until our next meeting, dear friends, remain aware, stay connected, and never, ever stop asking questions.